nigga. Oh, shit. Oh, niggas. If I take one more drink, I'm gonna end up fucking you. If that's what you wanna do, shout it. Oh, we got some shit to talk about, man. This is some good niggas. Niggas. Hope you got your drink. I've been drinking. Nigga, let's get to it. Holy shit. Alright, Wisdom of Psychopaths by Kevin Dutton. Wisdom of Psychopaths. We're gonna talk about this shit first. We're gonna talk about that shit. But you know we got Dark Psychology by Michael Pace. We got this shit on Amazon. Of course, we got the world famous Mind Control 101. How to influence the thoughts and actions of others without them knowing or caring. How to influence the thoughts and actions of others without them knowing or caring. What the fuck are we talking about? I mean, hey man, you know what I'm saying? The Wisdom of Psychopaths. I could pull out a couple more books. Here we go. Got you, straight up. Tribal Science, Brains, Beliefs, and Bad Ideas. I got another one over here. Where Science and Magic Meet. I got another one over here. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass by Rob Adams. That's the name of the book. That is the title. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass by Rob Adams. Basic training for entrepreneurs. A good hard kick in the ass. Because the Wisdom of Psychopaths, nigga. It's a good ass book. It's a good ass book. Let me start off by saying that. It's a good ass book, man. People I work with, they get hip to when I walk around and shit. Most nights, nigga, I have a book on me. I have a book around me. There's a book somewhere laying around or whatever. But there's usually a book. This one has gotten quite a couple of stares, you know what I'm saying? Quite a couple comments made about it. People want to know, you know what I'm saying? But they ask. But I've even had a guy so far as he was like, man, I was in the gym working out and shit. Listen to this shit. Got the audio book and listened to this shit, like a couple workouts or whatever. Read the whole book and was like, bro, what chapter you on? I'm like, me personally, bro, I ain't got past chapter 4, fam. And I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, you know, just being 100. You know, I ain't got past chapter 4, bro. One of my things is, like, look at all this shit. I don't know if you can see it. See how I got shit highlighted? You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, as I read through books, it ain't like how I used to just read through books and do shit. Now, I'm highlighting shit as I go. I'm like, oh, that's some good shit. Oh, man, that's some good shit, too. Oh, dog, you know, I like this, man. I need to highlight that. I need to keep that. Because I don't know whether, you know, if I may or may not do a video or what I may or may not want to share with y'all. And again, put my own personal touch on these books. Yeah, I definitely use books at this point. But what attracted my eye, what got to me, like even if my kids were to come across my wizard collection of books, like I got a bookshelf out there, again, with all the fantasy books and the, like, novels and fiction and shit. And then I got my bookshelf and shit back here where it's full of shit that's, you know, non-fiction and whatnot. Again, where science and magic meet. Lords of the Left-Hand Path. Anyways. Which, you know what I'm saying? That kind of comes into play as well. Lords of the Left-Hand Path. As far as what everybody thinks this shit is. But I'm not trying to make this video too fucking long. I just really wanted to go ahead and shoot something out there. I have been making long ass videos. This ain't gonna be too much. We're gonna read a little bit. Touch on some of my main points, what I liked about this book the most. This is, you know what I'm saying, like my review, I guess, for the most part. We will read a little bit. But one of the things that you have got to understand, matter of fact, let's pull out the Dark Psychology. because we'll get to that. But this is of a different level than that is. But I want to go to like page 2 something. I know it's 2 something. Hold on, give me a hot second. I'm almost there. Right. Here we go. Since the term psychopath has become prevalent in the field of psychology and also in the popular imagination, it has been associated with negativity. Right? It's just been associated with negativity. So, Dutton and McNabb were able to identify a few fields in which they felt the dark psychological traits bestowed by psychopathy, being a psychopath, would actually lead to a practical advantage. One example is anyone who has to respond to an emergency crisis. Most regular people are unlikely to perform as well as psychopaths. This is due to the presence of fear in their mind, causing doubt and hesitation in their action. McNabb was able to explain that for a psychopath, it is possible to dial down the fear response at will. This allows psychopaths to operate calmly amid situations. Yes, nigga. Oh, my God. I can turn it up. Or I can, you know what I'm saying, keep it down. I can operate this shit when the fuck I feel like it. It's under my control. That's one of the things I love about being a motherfucking Taurus. But I got all this fire and shit. Because it's like, man, I'll be cool. And it's all good. And whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But you got me fucked up. I'm telling you. Ooh, nigga, you got me fucked up. Oh, you got me fucked up. And that's how we are. I mean, I'm just saying. The wisdom of psychopaths. At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom of psychopaths. This book is fucking genius. But, I had to throw that out there. Because check me out. Which is why I pull my dick out. Which is why I'm sitting here waving my dick around all in your face. Which is why I've been dancing around with this motherfucker all day. I've been playing around with my knife. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying, nigga, the way I meditate and tap into spirits and this and that, nigga, I'm a motherfucking warrior. I don't give a fuck if I just sit here and do shit. When I want to motherfucking do shit, I just be in this motherfucker having fun. But I mean, I'm just saying, man, spirits get into me, nigga, and we, whatever, nigga. I'm just saying, man, I be having fun. High-risk financial fields, such as hedge fund management, are another area that McNabb and Dutton identified as being suitable for psychopaths. One feature of psychopathy is impulsivity, and this allows for risky decisions to be made with little hesitation or fear. In the wrong context, this can lead to murders being carried out without a second thought. Bitch, you dead. Anyway, this can lead to murders being carried out without a second thought. But in the right context, this can lead to millions being made on the financial market. That's all I'm saying. You want to be a little bit fucking crazy. You got to be a little bit fucking crazy. You got to go off the walls. But these are the Negroes. These are the motherfuckers that run the planet. It's the psychopaths. You know what I mean? I'm just saying at the end of the day, if you the big time business owner or whatever the fuck else, right? Say you own a company, even if you got 10 people and you got it, it's what's good for the company. Or I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, when you own the company or whatever else, or you got millions or hundreds of people, even if you got tens, you can only have. I'm just saying, man. When you employ 5 to 10 people, you know what I mean? It could just be 5 to 10 people. But if you the nigga that owns the company, like Walmart or something, nigga, you are not at every store and in every whatever. You got to make these decisions is all I'm getting at. Even like some army type shit. There's some nigga at the top that's got to make these decisions, bro. When it comes to strategic whatever, if I throw 5,000 bodies at this shit, nigga, only 2,000, it's estimated that 3,500, 3,650 may survive that. We're going to lose X amount of troops in order to take this beach, or in order to whoop, nigga, there are going to be casualties of war, nigga. Casualties of war. Oh my fucking God. I mean, that's just, that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, man, look, The Wisdom of Psychopaths, right? We gonna go in this book. This is a hell of a book to get. Again, nigga ain't trying to take up too much of your time, but it's fucking dope. I was just watching this CSI episode or whatever the fuck. I don't know. It was just on like TV. It was one of them. You know, you wake up and something's just rolling on TV or whatever. I think I passed that on the couch. But anyways, dude brought up this this same story of the scorpion and the frog. And chapter 1, after you get past the preface and the introduction and shit, chapter 1 is Scorpio rising, right? And it starts off with this story of the scorpion and the frog. So I was watching this shit, you know what I'm saying, just so happened to come across that episode on TV, my dude. And it was like, ain't this a bitch? That's the same shit. Okay, cool. Now I know what's up again, man. Like I just said, nigga, going with the flow, being in the flow, flash of the spirit. All right, I got you. Let's do this shit then. Let me go ahead and crank this video out. And like I said, somebody just commented, hey man, I got a book that you would like about psychology and the shadow and shit. And I'm like, nigga, don't play with me. Quit teasing me, nigga. What's the name of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the name, nigga. I need a name. What the fuck? Don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, I appreciate all that shit. But nigga, I need a name, bro. You can't play with my Gemini shit. But it's like, you know, they said, don't tease me, nigga. You got my curiosity going, well, what's the name of this shit? If it's affordable, if it's something else, you know what I mean, nigga, I'm gonna get it. And I got it. But the point is, nigga brought that up. So, like I said, man, hey, I really am about this shit. As far as, you know, I said, nigga, this book came off the recommendation of somebody else's comment. So holla at your boy. I'm all for building my motherfucking library, bro. I need like 2 or 3 more bookshelves, man. I might have to put my Cash App on there. All you motherfuckers telling me to get books, I might have to start putting my Cash App out here, nigga. Send me $2-3 and we'll add it up and get some motherfucking bookshelves. You know what I'm saying? I will buy the shit and you can, and man, look, we'll talk about it. But yeah, man, and that's all I'm saying, bro. Get at me. I fucking love books, bro. So holla at me, man, and we'll end up talking about this shit. You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, if it's something worth going wild or whatever, I mean, going live. And then we could just talk about whatever, and you know, everybody just, you know, whatever, man. Let's do it. But again, it's almost like the OZ book club type shit, nigga. This is what we do in the land of Oz, man. I fucking love these books. So again, man, got this shit. Back to kind of getting to the task at hand here, the Wisdom of Psychopaths. It starts off with a scorpion and a frog are sitting on the bank of a river, and both need to get to the other side. And I'm just going to paraphrase this shit because the book gives you kind of like more detail, but it's kind of just like dude was saying on that CSI, NCIS, whatever the fuck episode or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It was one of them like investigative shits. But whatever the fuck that was, right? It was a scorpion and a frog, you feel me? Scorpion and a frog both need to get to the other side of the river, but it's kind of deep. The scorpion is like, hey frog, let me ride on your back, whoop. And I'll tell you the way, and you just swim, and I'll show you the way, because the frog can't see. The scorpion's like, I ride on your back, whatever. Anyway, the frog's like, man, I don't trust you, bro. You know, you a scorpion, you sting shit. This is what you do. He's like, nah, man, trust me, bro. We both need to get to the other side, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's mutually beneficial for both of us. I got you. Just let me ride your bike. You know what I'm saying? And we can get it. So frog is like, you know, it makes sense. So, all right, let's go. Scorpion gets on the frog's back, halfway across. The frog feels a pinch in his back, and suddenly his legs go numb. He looks up, and he looks over his shoulder, and he sees the stinger of the scorpion coming out of his side. And he's like, what the fuck, man? You done doomed us both. Now we're both gonna die. Like, why the fuck did you sting me? The scorpion's like, look, bro. You said it yourself. It's in my nature. That's what I do. I sting shit. I kill shit. I can't help it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. So, both of them are never seen again. They fall up under the waves, whatever, and that's how it goes. But I mean, I'm just saying, man, that's how it starts. So, my whole point of saying all of that shit, for real, was just the fact that I caught that shit on TV. It's the same way this shit starts. So, here we go. The point is, you can trust that a psychopath can be a psychopath. But at the end of the day, we all have, like, it was just as stupid. You know what? Let me just get to the first shit. Because, nigga, I've been drinking. And speaking of which, I'm about to drink some more. So hold up. Nigga, you can catch that shit like a cold. You can catch that shit like a cold, bruh. Scary ass niggas around you, sis, I'm telling you, having them scary ass niggas around you or other motherfuckers that are so quick and skittish and whatever else, that shit you can smell. It's like pheromones and all that shit, nigga. That shit is real. This book is full of a lot of examples and this and that. One of the things that killed me out about this book is it has a lot of them big words that niggas just don't really come across. I mean, I'm just going to keep it honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to kind of follow for the most part, but every now and then you get hit with just a lot of big words like turmoil. And I don't mean big as in big complicated words, but like I said, like turmoil. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas would be like, okay, I get it. Like you kind of understand what turmoil means, but because it's turmoil and not some other reference, it don't hit as hard. So that's a little different. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, be leery of that, man. If your vocab ain't really up, I feel like this is one of them books that will get you. You know what I'm saying? And it starts to because they do a lot of experiments. Dude goes over a lot of experiments. So you have to be able to like talk the language and speak the language. So again, me being like a mechanical engineer, one of the things that get me is it's like, no nigga, I speak the language. I know about line diagrams, nigga. I know about schematics and blueprints, bitch ass nigga. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I know what a resistor and a diode. I know what them symbols look like on the motherfucking paper, bitch. I know, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to school for this shit. But again, I know gear ratios and whatever else. Let me dial it back in. Let me dial it back in. Let me dial it back in. I'm just saying, man. You got to be able to speak the language. So for motherfuckers that can't speak the language, when they start talking about receptors and that type of shit. See, look, I can't even bring any of these type of words to mind. I'm trying to find some shit. But it is what it is. Again, like I said, man, I did start highlighting a bunch of shit or whatever. So I can read you some of that. But it kind of is what it is. Like I said, man, there are a lot of experiments. People have really went through the science of this shit. So just like I said, psychology, dark psychology. So how to influence the thoughts and actions of others without them knowing. And nigga, I got hella bookmarks. I got hella tabs, bitch. I be on this, you know what I'm saying? You got to practice, nigga. The sections it's like, oh, I need this, then I need this again, nigga, then I need that, or whatever else. Look. Attack sequence. Condemn or concern. The chain reaction scenario. You suspect several employees in your store of stealing money. Stage 1, setting the scene. In a one-on-one meeting with the employees, let them know that you're looking for someone to be in charge of a new internal theft program for the entire company. Stage 2. The irony is, we're looking for someone who knows how it's done. Now don't worry, you're not going to get in trouble. As a matter of fact, we've known about it for some time. We're interested in seeing how efficient you were. Quite impressive. Anyway, we feel that since you know how it's done, you'll know how to prevent it. Granted, it's pretty unusual, but this is an unusual instance. I told them. Stage 3, I told them so. You know, I told them that you would be too afraid to have an open discussion about this. They were wrong. I was right. Look for a hesitation on his part. If he's guilty, he'll be weighing his options. This takes time. An innocent person has nothing to think about. Only the guilty have the option of confessing or not. So, I'm just saying, Mind Control 101, how to influence. Nigga, that's why there's like no such thing as good or evil, bro. If you trying to do this shit for whatever you trying to do this shit, like what makes you any different from a con artist? You just trying to get what information you trying to get out. But depending on the context and how it's used, they'll call you a con artist. So they'll say it's like this or it's like that or whatever. But nigga, to that con artist, nigga, you improved your life. You've been living good as fuck. So I'm just saying, man, it's about you and taking care of you. And I'm not saying you should go off and be a con artist. But at the end of the day, that's the point of books like this, The Wisdom of Psychopaths. Nigga, that's the point of books like this. Because it's like, dude, use towards your own context. Again, you may not be the nigga you might be the nigga that would easily step out there and shoot a motherfucker in his face. Point is, nigga, I'm not the nigga to play with. I'm not the nigga to play with. So when I go to work and at the job, oh, nigga, if it comes down to me and I got to do this shit, or I got to run a machine, or I got to get out there and show you what I'm about, nigga, I'm a motherfucking stallion, bitch. I'm a champion, nigga. I'm a champion. I'm good as fuck. I get top dollar. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here, you know what I mean? I don't mind showing you how motherfucking good I am, bitch. But point being, the psychos, bro. Whatever you got in you, it can be used for the greater good. You just got to figure out the right context to put it in. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucking murderers. That's literally what the Dark Psychology 101 book just said, man. People who have the propensity to murder the fuck, just, whatever, can also make millions in the stock market type shit. Taking risks, high risk, high reward. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be a little fucking nuts. Again, even in a personal situation, like something that I came across myself is this, like, dude, I got $1 million dreams and $1 million plans. I came across, basically, I want to say it was like maybe 2008, when I very first got started on this shit, and then maybe 2018 when I really put myself out there and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go talk to some people and see what happens or whatever else. I ended up having meetings, and the nigga was like, hey man, instead of thinking like 20 people a day, think like 100 or better. And I'm like, oh, well, nigga, instead of trying to get 150,000 a day, nigga, now we talking about millions. 100 people a day at $25 a day. Oh, I see what we doing here. I see what we talking about. I get it. So we got $1 million dreams now. So that means I got to start thinking about, okay. I see what's up. No, you got it. 100 people a day? Bet. Well, let me pull Schlong John Silver out. You know what I mean? I guess we need Big Dick. We're going to have to pull out Big Dick. If that's the case, Big OZ, huh? Well, let's do it. We got $1 million drip. So, I mean, I'm just saying, but you got to be nuts. And where I'm going with that is this, right? The original crew, and this may just be my excuse or whatever, I got a lot of shit in the 12th house, so fuck it. If you know about it, you know about it. But my original crew and the people that I was approaching with and whatever else, it was a smaller project, something that big. This dude was like, it's a hell of a concept. I was like, he was like, what do you want from me? I'm like, shit, I just wanted to know if, what I'm saying, I had a good idea and it was whatever else, what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm just a grease monkey, mechanical engineering, this is business, I know it's another field and whatever else. I'm willing to hire whoever I need to hire in whatever position they need to be in so that I can learn whatever I need to learn along the way or whatever. But of course, if there is one with more expertise, then I am more than happy to put them in play. Nigga, this is about everybody getting whatever else, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to afford salaries and shit. Let's get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Dude's like, oh, I'm glad you're thinking about that. And because, yeah, you know what I mean, nigga, I don't have the best of credit. I've been this and that. I'm just trying to let you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga, but and I know if I can attract that off a $25,000 loan, I should be able to pay that off within the first 3 to 6 months. Also, pay off my debt, and then you know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, I'm glad you're thinking about that because, we do that. And so, yeah, nigga, I am on it. I was in and out of libraries for motherfucking months getting books on entrepreneurship and starting a business and leadership and this, that, nigga, I did it all. I don't have a motherfucking degree and I ain't whatever else, nigga, but I went to the library and got them books and I read up on that shit and I studied that shit. So I can speak the language. Finances. Nigga, I got graphs and charts or whatever else, nigga. I forgot all them old computer classes from back in the day. But anyways, that's why I brought up the book, A Good Hard Kick in the Ass. Basic Training. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass by Rob Adams. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass by Rob Adams. A Good Hard Kick in the Ass by Rob Adams. Because I told you, nigga, I just told you. Get you a motherfucking idea and figure out how to get a prototype and figure out how to get that shit to market, bro. But a good hard kick in the ass for entrepreneurs. Find something. Put that shit together. Get your ideas together. You know what I'm saying? Basically, motherfuckers got money. They out there. There's investors and shit out there. There's plenty of money out there. There's plenty of buildings out there. I'm working with the city of the Ville, bro. They was like, nigga, we got plenty of buildings. They done, they banks, the city and whatever else, the government, they done bought up buildings. They got plenty of places and whatever else. Nigga was like, don't worry about rent. Don't worry about no finance. Don't worry about none of that shit. We need companies. What could you do? What would you bring? Oh yeah, that's dope, man. That's what it would. And I'm like, yeah, man. Because again, but again, you got to be able to say, fuck it, go all in. You know what I'm saying? Look, nigga, how can I get millions of niggas to like my shit? Man, got into it with my boss, and that's but got into it with my superior, nigga, cause I ain't got no boss, bitch. Oh, I'm the boss, bitch. Got into it with my superior, right? This nigga got higher title than me. But kind of get into this nigga, he's like, 1,000% does not matter. Employees' feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're leaders, right? We're supposed to be leaders. It 1,000% doesn't matter. Employees' feelings or whatever. They're here to do this. They're supposed to be here to work. They're supposed to be kicking in. They're supposed to know their machines. And they're supposed to. I'm like, okay, my nigga. All right. Okay. I hear you. All right. He's like, no, I'm telling you. Okay, I hear you. He's like, so I'm letting you know. I'm telling you, 1,000%. It does not matter. All those dynamics that you speak of and whether they like each other, that doesn't matter. They're here to do their job. True. All right. He's like, I'm telling you so you could change your mind, Frank. Hold on, bitch ass nigga. First of all, I got to do that because that's where the camera is. But the nigga's shorter than me, so he's like, I'm telling you. Back the fuck up off me. But just me like, hey nigga, hold on. First of all, you right here, but nah, I'm not doing all of that. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Fuck out of my face, nigga. But point being, nah, I'm not changing my mindset. You can keep all of that. I hear you though. It's fine. Oh, what you think is? Hold on. You think you beg to differ? You think it's different? You got something to say? I'm asking you. You got something to say? I'm asking you. Well, yeah, nigga. Just so happened there's another nigga there, and I'm like, hey, man, look, bro. Check this out. Managers manage paperwork. Leaders lead people. And it's just that simple, bro. There is a difference, and this should be a video. Both of them shits should be a motherfucking video. This is why it's like dope being a philosopher, because I have so many fucking quotes. Just, you know what I'm saying, shit comes to mind and it's like, ooh, I like that, that's where it is, and you just leave it at that. You can stand on that, you know what I'm saying? You find so many bottom lines and you stand on that, like Marcus Aurelius, you know what I mean? Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Hold on, let me reach on the shelf. Boom. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like your little quotes or whatever, but check this out. Just whatever I see, right? Thou must comfort thyself in the expectation of thy natural dissolution, and in the meantime not grieve at the delay. Not grieve at the delay. Without hesitation or fear. Not grieve at the delay. Psycho. See what I'm saying? How this shit comes into play everywhere? Anyways, but rest contented in those two things. First, that nothing shall happen unto thee which is not according to the nature of the universe. Psycho, why have fear? It's all God's plan. The Lord works in mysterious ways, right? So if it's good or if it's fucked up, God planned that shit. It's the universe. It was supposed to happen. It's natural resonance. It's whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? But the Lord works in mysterious ways. You see what I'm saying? You get the point. Eat a dick. I don't give a fuck what it is. And you got to stand on that too, even if it's me. You know what I'm talking about? When it's me and the shit happens to me, it's like, again, the left-hand path. We don't always blame external shit. Oh, it had to be this. Oh, it was that. It was this. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is external shit, it's like, like say the moon is exalted in whatever the fuck. I don't know. But the moon changes phases every 2.5 days, right? So the moon could be in fucking Gemini right now. Mercury could be retrograde, this and that, whatever. Like, that was the point. Niggas knew what was going on and how it affected you. So back to the point at hand here. My bad. Back to my little mini story. I'm telling this nigga, managers manage paperwork. Leaders lead people. You bitch ass nigga. That was one. Two was, see, bro, this is the difference between it being an intellectual, dare I say intelligence. Nobody doubts how smart you are. This is the difference between intelligence and education. Being educated. Excuse me. And the nigga's like, oh, did you been to college? And did you think it? I'm like, oh, nigga, do you not have a book by the name of Safety Walk, Safety Talk on your desk right now? This is a rule book of arguments. Oh, you want to go there, bitch ass nigga? Well, check me out. I'm Professor OZ, in case you didn't know, hoe ass nigga. We don't say all of this at work. This is what be going through our head, right? I'm OZ, bitch ass nigga. Oh yeah. This is the difference, nigga, between being educated and being intelligent. Cause you got a book sitting on your desk right now, bitch ass nigga. Named Safety Walk, Safety Talk. I know the title of it. I've even flipped through some of the pages, my nigga. And if you read through some of them pages, it'll tell you exactly the dynamics between them. How can you come over here talking about these niggas being a team and you want them to be a team and start helping out and working with each other if you don't care if they actually like each other or not? It is their job to do their job, to learn how to run their machine and keep their area clean. It is not their job to do somebody else's job. If you want them to kick in and to help out and to just be natural teammates, to be a good team player, that's personal. That's them, how they are as a person. That requires persuasion, coercion, or whatever. But if we're talking about motivating and inspiring people to be a team, those are emotionally driven, emotion-based words, nigga. So it 1000% matters how the fuck they feel. Everybody gets paid to operate at this level. You want them to come together and operate at that level. Again, we get paid to operate at this level, nigga. I know how to run my machine, keep my area clean. You want me to help them niggas do them? They gotta be worth it. What's the incentive at the end of the day? If we're gonna keep shit technical and whatever else, then what incentive do they have? What incentive do they have to learn how to help another nigga or to do another run another nigga machine? What incentive, nigga? See what I mean? Then it's, oh man, you shut a nigga, shut the fuck up, dog. Again, man, I ain't gonna run out. That just took me a couple minutes. But you see my point here? Dark psychology. Now, leaders lead people. And I'm telling dude, like, I'm not agreeing with you. Like, I'm saying that, I want them to do the same shit. I'm just like, bro, again, education, nigga. And if you do want to go there, like I said, nigga, you got a book the nigga had a book on his desk right there. So that was the point of education, right? Educate yourself. Read the fucking book. When you go to college or whatever else, yes, nigga, they will have lectures. They will have motherfuckers that will point to what you should read and this and that. But nigga, you always have textbooks and workbooks, nigga. There's books. It's all I'm saying, bitch. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Again, that's how they get you locked into their system and whatever else, too, bro. Just because a nigga said education, it don't mean shit. Like, you got to go to college and whatever else, nigga. I'm telling you, the sheer amount of motherfucking books that I have showed y'all, period, nigga. You don't think it's worthy of a motherfucking liberal arts degree? Bitch ass nigga. You don't think I'm worthy of being a motherfucking shrink? Being some type of psychiatrist? Bitch ass nigga. You don't think I got it? Oh, bro, I'm telling you. I got dream books. How many motherfucking psychology books have I just pulled up? Dark psychology, math psychology. And I'm not saying these are textbooks, though I do have them, motherfucker. I have showed a lot of y'all some of these books and shit. Like I said, the Copernicus Revolution and whatever. Bitch, I go way back. I'm just saying. My bad. I even have psychology concepts at work. That books is around here somewhere. I was hoping I could grab it. But I digress. The point is, the quotes and whatnot, man, that you can run by. My bad. That's the reason why I had the Marcus Aurelius. The quotes and shit. Find your bottom line. The point was, again, man, educating yourself. Being in the know. Now that you know. One of the things I really like about astrology, I got to get this book too, was, again, being in the know. At least I know. A motherfucker will call you bipolar because they don't understand. I've been having a couple conversations. Again, dark side, the wisdom of psychopaths. You see what I mean? The sun sign. Nobody's afraid of the light, nigga. When it comes to certain shit, but I guess that's just how I like to put it. But it's like nobody's afraid of the light, nigga. You're not afraid to walk into a well lit space, but you will be afraid to walk into complete darkness. Especially like say it's outside and it's pitch black, nigga. You don't even know how far in front of you the next tree is. You don't know. You can't see the ground. It's so dark, nigga. Them spots in life do happen. Used to happen in the forest where the trees are so thick it cuts out all moonlight, sunlight. It is pitch black in the forest, bitch. Nigga. I'm just saying, man. But point being, hey, the wisdom of psychopaths, bro. Nobody's afraid of a well-lit area. But the dark, there you go. So I'm just saying, the sun sign, that shit shines all day long. It lights up the daylight. So niggas that only know their sun sign, niggas that only know, well, shit, I'm born in April, nigga, April 28th, so I'm a Taurus, alright? But if I was July 28th, I'd be a Leo. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, but if that's the only thing you know, then yeah, that's why motherfuckers will say you might be a psychopath or whatever else, man. Talk to a lady at work, she's a Sagittarius. But with straight up saying, man, I think I'm more Scorpio. When I see this and that, whoop, it's Scorpio, man, and that, whatever. And I was like, you know what? You probably have Mercury in Scorpio. Or something else. There may be a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart. Turns out, I'm like, well, let's get your birthday. Like I said, birthdays tell you everything. I'm like, well, give me your birthday. I jump on my phone, man, plug this shit in, and, we'll see what happens. Sagittarius, Taurus moon, Mercury in Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio, and then a bunch of other shit as you go on down the list. But the point was, it was like, nigga, you only have Sagittarius right here and right here. But you got Scorpio, and then cap, and do. So it's like, nigga, yeah, you have the mind. You think in a Scorpio way. You have scorpionic thoughts. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but how you're going to play it out, what you're going to do, you're going to do all you thinking about all that Scorpio shit. It's that Scorpio type shit that's going through your mind. Now, it's going to play out in the Sagittarius way. Boom. And that's, what I'm saying? So meaning it's going to do this, it's going to do that, we run it out, you know what I mean? We're just talking and we got time. I ain't trying to do all that right now. But that's the point. And she's like, oh my God. Yeah, man. That's it. Yeah, so now I get it. Right. So I'm just saying, some people, they already know it about themselves. Like, again, I talk to people in real life, basically. When I was like 19, 20 or whatever, that's me being like 18, 19. I know it's like 18, 19. But I went and got a tattoo on my leg. I got a Taurus, right? A bull, the head of a bull with the horns and shit. Big, long, pointed horns or whatever else, right? And I got it in flames. I put flames all around the bull. You know what I'm saying? And a banner in my birthday. But flames all around the bull. And now that I'm, I'm into the astrology and shit, nigga, I go through my chart and it's like, dude. So, long story short, nigga, I'm a Taurus because I was born in April. But that's the only time you will see Taurus in my chart. Hardly any other Earth at all. I think I got Capricorn, Jupiter in Capricorn. But anyways, that's the only time you'll see Earth sign at all. The one thing in Taurus, damn near everything else. If it ain't Leo, it's Aries. Whole lot of that shit. And again, my Gemini energy, I do have a Scorpio in something in Scorpio. I think like my generation, Saturn in Scorpio. So every nigga born in my year, it's like every 2 years. Point being, man. But that's the only point. Point I'm trying to say is the only place that I have Taurus is my sun sign because I was born in April, nigga. That is it. Everything else, I have way more fire, which I put on my leg without even knowing I hadn't even done this shit. But I got way more fire than anything else. So it was like, inherently, nigga, you be knowing. You know what you are. So I went through some of the same shit. I think it's the Taurus that saves my motherfucking life a lot of times because, I am a hothead. I'm quick to get mad. I'm quick to think this, that, and whatever. I'm quick to strategize. But that ain't how I move. I am a Taurus. I'm super fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm cautious. I'm collective. You know what I'm saying? I think before I'm. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm quick to think this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think fast and this or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's gonna play out in a Taurus way. So I may not strike. You know what I mean? I may wait, set it up. Boom! Ooh, nigga. Bip, bip. You know what I mean? I'll wait for the perfect moment. I'm cautious. I'll get closer. Strike, nigga, and it's a wrap. Which is something else that they come to in this psychopath book. Oh man, there's a whole chart. Let me show you real quick. Cause again, I ain't gonna keep you long. We just shooting the shit. Again, man, comment if you want me to read the highlights, and we'll go through some chapters. Let a nigga know. But check it out, right? The Cobra and the Pit Bull. Oh. Devastating fearlessness may well be descended from courage, as Rockman proposes in his bomb disposal, which, like it was saying in the Dark Psychology book, it's one of the things it says in this book, man. You might want to take a look at the niggas who rush in a little bit different. You see what I'm saying? There's something about niggas that ain't afraid to run in the house when you see a motherfucker on fire and try to get that body out or whatever. Them niggas is psychos. But the same people who are the bomb defusers and whatever else who go in there and they're like, okay, red wire, green wire. I don't know, I'm colorblind. This could be this and I don't know. And you get my point, bro? I'm just saying, man. Yeah. They say something about those people who do the bombs and shit. You might want to look at them a little different. I mean, again, politicians, now that you really start to understand this, con artists and whatever else, what's the difference? What's the difference? And even in that Mind Control 101, they really said, like, that's what it is. The way you got to structure your arguments and shit, again, this is what niggas, so psychology, psychopaths. Con artists do it, but if you got a degree in psychology, this, and the third, they call you a psychiatrist. So you know exactly how motherfuckers think and you this and that and whatever else. That makes you a psychiatrist, a psychologist. You see what I'm saying? But if you just a normal nigga who read some books or who been doing some shit and who whatever else, that's why I like the Dark Psychology 101. I pull that shit up too. Because in the back of the book, that's a lot of what it talks about. A lot of what con artists and serial killers and spies, what they've known for years, is just now coming about in the psychology departments and this and whatever else. That shit ain't really, it ain't been like that. It's developed, so to speak, as it is now. Now we got like Carl Jung, Sigmund Freud, or whatever else. But even in the Dark Psychology book, it talked about how Sigmund Freud, this nigga was an avid cocaine user and said it was great for therapy and whatever the fuck else. But he's Sigmund fucking Freud. Nobel Prize winning this and whatever else. These niggas be geeked out their mind, but I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. There's a method to the madness, man. The wisdom of motherfucking psychopaths. Go goddamn it nuts. Go fucking nuts. Let me get back to this difference between the Cobra and the Pit Bull, right? The Cobra. We're going to read this chart for educational purposes and whatever. Check it out over here, right? So the Cobra displays violence towards others. The Pit Bull is usually only violent towards a partner. Different psychopaths, right? How it's used, the context. You see what the point is? All right. The Cobra feels little remorse. The Pit Bull shows some level of guilt. Crybaby ass niggas. Cobra, motivated by the desire for immediate gratification. Pit Bull, motivated by fear of abandonment. If I don't do this, I'm going to lose. If I don't do that, they going to leave. If I don't do that, I'm not going to have nowhere to live. So I had to kill this nigga. Whatever. You know what I mean? All right. The Cobra is able to let go and move on. Slice a nigga throat, blip, 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 blip. 4-piece of nigga, step over the body. You know what I'm saying? Come down. Yams. Posterize the nigga. posterizer, nigga, step over the body and keep going. Versus the nigga that comes down, bing, hey bro, let me help you up, and whatever else. Still on one, I still jammed on you, but show some level of guilt. Anyways, the pit bull is obsessive, often stalks victim. Cobra feels superior. Pit bull adopts the role of victim. Cobra is a fast talker, able to spin the story to authorities. Freestyle. Pit bull, greater emotional liability. Cobra, charming and charismatic. Pit bull, depressed and introverted. Cobras, control means not being told what to do. Pit bull, control means constant monitoring of partner or items. The cobra, traumatic upbringing, violent, prevalent in family. The pit bull has some degree of violence in the family background. The cobra is prevalent. Cobra, impermeable to therapeutic intervention. Pit bull sometimes benefits from treatment programs. The cobra, it is a wrap. And I mean, violent, traumatic upbringing. That comes back to the kids and whatever else, which is back to, I started to grab the book, The Science of Love. Damn, nigga, I always talk about it's not going to be a long video. Here we are, damn near an hour in. But we talk about the science of love, you feel me? Real shit. A lot of the stuff that happens to us, as we already know, you know what I mean, it happens in your childhood. That's something we already know, bro. But it happens in childhood when motherfuckers go through as a kid. And that shit was so long ago. Either they ain't let go, they haven't established a new identity, or none of that shit. I couldn't tell you what it is, but a lot of that shit happens as a kid. So what is love ain't really love. And I've been through that shit. You know I got the video, Love, a Western invention of mind control. Love ain't really love. It's something else, or there's degrees to it. And if there are levels to anything else, there are words for that, like infatuation, even like. There are levels of like, but love, the ultimate level, the highest level of love, if that shit is unconditional, most people will agree that the highest level of love is unconditional love. If that's real love, true love, it is unconditional. Meaning no matter what, it's unconditional. And a lot of people say, well, you know, it's for the kids, or you got the kids, man, it's the kids. Yeah, you say that while they're kids. But go back to them same people after them kids then grew up and started families of their own. It tends to start to be, again, conditional. As their children, yes, it's unconditional. Do anything to protect them, this, that, the third, and whatever else. After them motherfuckers grow up and they done turned into Ted Bundys and this, that, or whatever the fuck else, and you didn't even know, you didn't live over there. Your kid's a motherfucking tyrant or whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. But your kid is goddamn it nuts. Then it is what it is. It's unconditional. I'm just saying. Point is, it starts to get way more conditional as them kids grow the fuck up. So let's be real. But love is a whole different thing. Point is, and a lot of shit happens as a child. So the psychological, this, that, the third, whatever. Even again, like I was saying, a lot of that shit is guided, you feel me, by astrology and whatever else. Like I said, the metaphysics of astrology. When I brought that book out in a video a while back, nigga, just as much as you can't help, you cannot help what the month was doing, what month it was. You can't help what parents you were born to. You can't help that shit. The time of day, the actual time, the time of the day, like morning, noon, night, that shit matters. All of that shit matters, dude. It all matters, and it shapes who the fuck you are. What the sun was doing, what the moon was doing, the placement of the moon, the placement of the sun, Mars, Venus, all the other fucking stars in the sky. They all shape your distinct human being. I would even say down to the motherfucking second. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have the motherfucker born the same day as you. It might even be the same minute. But I highly doubt it's the same millisecond. However deep you want to go, you niggas was not born instantaneously at the same time. And even if it's that slim, minute difference. Again, even if you was born at the same time, you cannot be born to the same parents. It's not going to happen. Even twins don't come out the womb at the same fucking time, whether C-section or whatever. It's not going to happen. So anyways, like I said, even if it's the same minute, it's still going to come down to some shit. So just saying, man, your shit is unique. to you. If motherfuckers want to call you a psychopath, so the fuck what? Spent enough time again. If you want to do more of a direct review, comment and we'll talk about it. But I'm gonna get this next book that dude just said something about too. I'm just saying, let me in my books. So, and we got books to go back to. We got shit to do. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is. We'll start to run them in. Just try to get more and more consistent with these motherfucking videos, bro. It is what it is, man. I'm with it. Yeah. We're gonna have to talk a little bit more about this book. But I just was going in, you know what I mean? Because I got excited, nigga. We're going to talk a little bit more about this book now that we got that in. Real shit. But Psychopaths, they have literally analyzed this shit, what the traits are, what this means, what that means, how this could be, what that could be, what could make up this or whatever. Have people take tests and whatever else, you know what I mean? I did talk about this in the one book or whatever. Because like I said, dude that commented about it, I think it was Lex. Yeah, man. I ended the video or whatever asking, you dig, what would you do? And it was, of course, the psychopaths. Like, what would you do if you had a person come in, right? You got 5 people who need an organ, or just 3 people, let's just keep it simple. You need 3 people who got an organ, and some random dude walk in. You won't get caught. Nobody will notice if dude go missing. But all of his organs match the people who need donors. What would you do as a doctor? You wouldn't get caught if you killed him. And nobody would even look for him if he went missing. What would you do? Would you save the other 3 people and knock him off? Would you whatever? I only had 1 person. Everybody else considered that shit. I had 1 person at work. Everybody else I talked to, I mean, again, I shit you not, bro. I've questioned many people. Everybody else questioned that shit. Even like the comment said, person AJ, everybody questioned that shit. Like, well, hold on, what if? Did I say, look? Even the fact that you stalling makes me wonder about you, man. Why is you stalling? Because I've had the 1 person, a cat named Noah, for anybody who, you know what I'm saying. But Noah was the 1 fucking person that was like, nope, I don't care. Well, them 3 gonna have to die. I'm not getting any blood on my hands. It's not gonna be no blood on my hand. And if they got pre-existing conditions and that's what they own and whatever, I'm gonna treat this dude and woo. Other people's like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna get caught. So if I just come up out of nowhere with organs, hey, I got donors, ain't nobody gonna notice it, whatever. I'm like, look, bro, we ain't getting into all of that. This is hypothetical, but like, you really trying to work it out, like in real life. Like it matters if I can get away with it. Like you trying to figure out if you can get away with it, then yeah, I'll say yeah. But if you really don't think it's feasible, I just told you, bro, nobody's gonna look for this person if he go missing. Nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna look for him. Nobody's going to think twice about him. He was a traveler. Nobody's thinking twice. Nothing at all. He just randomly came in. Nobody's seen him. That means he ain't on no cameras. He ain't go past nobody's whatever. He wasn't on his GPS. He wasn't on his phone. He ain't make no posts. Damn, nigga. Nobody's going to know. What the fuck else? I mean, nigga, so what you basically, you know, again, what you saying is, you contemplate, you thinking about it. Only 1 person, like I said, was like, nah, I ain't going to do it. So, which it did show after you knock somebody up, which is when several of the serial killers and quote-unquote psychopaths in the negative context, serial murderers and shit like that, remorseless guys, that same level of determination, focus, that same level of insensitivity and steadfastness is what they look for in CEOs and whatnot. So you got to be somewhat of a psychopath. I mean, I just told you, the nigga that's my superior, I'm the nigga that cares. I'm not the actual boss. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the authority of one of the bosses. But this nigga does. I give a fuck about people. That's not where my psycho comes into play. I will fuck somebody up. But different psycho, you know what I mean? And again, I got my own $1 million, which is kind of my thing anyway. You know, I got a problem with authority, and it's you niggas that be in charge of this old shit. That's the old way. We're ushering in a new era, the age of Aquarius and whatever else. That shit might have worked back in the age of Pisces and whatever else. That shit might have worked. It don't work no more. Again, a good heart kicking the ass and everybody becoming entrepreneurs and whatever else. Why the fuck should I worry about this nigga who don't give a fuck about a crew when I should just be the boss? Like I said, now that I got $1 million plans, well then fuck. This nigga's only over a crew of 5 to 10 people. I've already been over a crew of 10 to 20 people because I run both fucking lines. I've had to do that shit. I got that experience. That's how we gonna start and then slowly build up to, I got 10 to 20 employees. I have 20 to 30 employees, 40 to 50 employees. 50 to 100 across 2 or 3 different sites, you know what I mean? And then I have, site managers, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like plant managers, but I have site managers, nigga. This is what's getting ready to come here. This is what's getting ready to happen. OZ the Wizard, man. Alright. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate that. Like, share, subscribe. But don't do none of that shit. Keep running and hiding, man. The Wisdom of Psychopaths. Fuck with your boy. I got shit to do, man. I got shit to do, man. Holla at me.